Yo, what's going on guys, it's Rogolly here. Today we have the best legitimate money guide for GTA Online. It is a quick way and easy way to make millions of dollars. The footage in the background is a premium race, the first thing I did when I hopped on to record this video. It is a great way to make 80k if you're good at races, and it just switches things up from grinding this money method. For this money guide you'll need the following things. You will need to be able to be a CEO or VIP. This is done by owning an office or having 50,000 GTA dollars. You will need a terabyte, and to own a terabyte you need a nightclub, and to make it as efficient as possible you will also need the Mark II oppressor, as it's just the fastest way to travel around the map and is weaponized, just making everything a lot easier. As of right now, and until Thursday, it is double money and double RP on the VIP work, meaning this money method is able to make you in excess of $600,000 an hour. That is a lot of money and very fast for very little work. It is extremely easy and extremely quick. You're able to make millions in no time. It would be a sure way to never be broke in GTA Online ever again. Here we go, look, we win the race by a comfortable margin, an easy $80,000 right there alone. But now let's get into the actual money guide. First thing you'll want to do is go into online, open up your interaction menu and start up a VIP work called Headhunter. I would recommend starting this in the city as it's a lot easier. All the targets are a lot closer together, meaning you should be able to fly it around and complete it in 3 to 5 minutes, as I do here. The quick tips for Headhunter is that you use an oppressor Mark II, as you can just fly from place to place, straight there, straight back. That's a lot easier. And then also, when it starts up, open up your map so you can see where all the locations are to decide on your route fairly quickly, just to reduce any kind of time. If they're in an armoured vehicle, you need to shoot it twice with rockets, then the target should step outside, and then you just shoot him with a lock-on missile as well. That you will use 3 missiles instead of the 6 or 7 needed to actually blow up the vehicle itself. As you can see, that took about 3 minutes and I made $42,000. That's easy money. And now we head back to the terabyte to start up the next job. Once you're finished, fly back to the terabyte, take your Mark II inside. This replenishes the rockets, which is useful for later on, as when you start a cycle over again, you just got a fresh batch of rockets to use. Go over to the touchscreen computer, log on, go over to client jobs, click robbery in progress, and then it kicks you off the computer. You just have to re-sign back on. Once you have signed back on, just cycle through the cameras to find the location of the robbery. Then you just need to travel over there on the Mark II oppressor. Once you arrive over at the robbery, all you have to do is get off your Mark II oppressor. Do not blow the cops up on it, or the juggernaut inside the bank will not come outside, and it makes it a lot harder to kill him. But once he is outside, all you've got to do is shoot him several times in the head with an assault shotgun. Then you walk into the bank, kill both of the armed robbers, and then take the gold. Once you've got the gold, just get back onto your Mark II oppressor, fly away from the cops, just lose them, and then fly towards the city because that is where the drop-off is, and that is it, and you easily make another $30,000 just like that. If you die to the cops, however, they do take your bike, so you just gotta be aware of that. But if you're a CEO like you are, you can just call your assistant and it'll get re-delivered to you from the impound for $1,000, which just makes it a lot easier to travel about again rather than driving another vehicle. From here, the next thing you want to do is start up Sightseer, which is another VIP work. What you do is you go onto your phone, open the little Sightseer app in the bottom right, and just complete the hacks, which are fairly easy. I'd say the hardest one's the number one, but it just tells you the location of where to go. And if you start in a city, there's a better chance of the locations being around the city. However, as you see in the gameplay, I do get unlucky and have to travel to the other side of the map. But even still, I still complete the whole job in just under 5 minutes, which, I mean, it's not a bad effort. Like, if you're just on the bike, it makes everything a lot easier. If you're in a car, that would have took a lot longer. Once you have got to the location, just get off your bike, go pick up the package, and just complete the next hack. There's 3 to do in total, so it's not a hard thing to do, but it's just be patient with doing the hacks. Just make sure you don't mess up like I did just then. I fully messed up a hack and I still managed to complete it in just over 5 minutes, like 5 minutes and 20 seconds. That's it with a minute wasted just doing this number hack right now. After this, I complete the job, go pick up the last parcel, and I get $45,000, which is a good amount for that. Literally took zero effort at all. Didn't have to fight anyone or nothing, just fly around and pick some parcels up. And then obviously now I'm out of sea, so I have to fly back. Once I get back to the city, I can start up Headhunter again, and then just destroy all the 4 targets, just same as last time. Because we've done this before, I'm just going to skip to the end, but just going to quickly kill the person next to me. And then I'll go blow the person up in the car, and then that's an easy another $42,000 right there. Then once again we go fly over to the Terabyte, take the Mark II oppressor inside, just to replenish the rockets once again. Then you go on to the touchscreen computer, go to client jobs and start up diamond shopping. It will tell you to drive the Terabyte over to the location, but don't do that, just jump back on the Mark II oppressor again, fly it back outside, come across to this location right here. Then you can just quickly go kill the guards outside with the oppressor, hop off, go inside and just shoot the guys inside, pick up the diamonds, and then just run back out and hop into the Mark II oppressor, but mine got destroyed. I'm getting into a buzzard from my CEO vehicles, and then I'm just going to fly over to the drop off once I lose the cops, and that is that done. That took just under 5 minutes, and once again I made another $31,000. And then we just got to fly back into the city. But what I do, I just recall my Mark II oppressor because obviously it's much more useful to have that. And then once I'm back on, I just start up another sightseer. This time all the packages are a lot closer together and a lot closer towards the city rather than having to travel into Pluto Bay. So I finished this in just under 3 minutes, and I earn again another $42,000. Once it is finished, I go back to the city to go start another headhunter as the cycle is completely finished and ready to start over again. But one of my friends actually starts headhunter before I manage to. So with that, we're going to end the video. I hope you found it useful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It's been Rogoli. See you in the next one.